Right, this is the chance to hear from the drivers, and I will be coming out to you guys for a couple of questions. They do have to go be racing drivers again, so we'll have a limited amount of time, but we'll see how we get on. Let's start with you, Mr. Chilton, because I hear another round of applause going on. You're starting in pole position for race 3.
Oh, what a great place to start. Pole position. Just want to first say congratulations on Tom on his second in race 1. Fantastic race. And holding on for Ash Sutton in race 2. Well done, mate.
Well done.
And yeah, pole position. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? I like Croft a lot. We've had a bit of an unlucky day so far today. I think I was mistreated by Jake Hill, but then he ended up turning himself all by himself across my bonnet. So,
We're streaming to the fan zone,
Karma
which is
happens.
next to BMW.
Karma, he wasn't very nice to me many times, and eventually he actually just spun himself. So that kind of works. That's what happens.
Anyway, you're in pole position.
Pole position. I think we've worked very hard as a team. We've got a fantastic car. I definitely had more of a qualifying car than a race car. But from the last 2 races, what I've learned on the hard and the soft tyre, we can now perfect that for race 3. So I will have, I think, my best car today for race 3, which is handy, starting pole. So I'm obviously going to be trying my hardest to get a win. And hopefully my brother can get a win in the last race in the Cortina, although he's starting last because he had a clutch failure in race 2. But you never know, it's motorsport.
we had a Chilton on the podium yesterday. We had Max on the podium yesterday, so I hope, fingers crossed, we have you today. And it's only right you're actually on P1 because of that ridiculous lap you did yesterday. Fastest lap, I believe, around here. Am I right in saying? Ever. Oh, that's another round of applause. I mean, ridiculous. That was rapid. And as I said yesterday, Tom Ingram was out of the car at that time, and even he got excited about it. And he's not really excited about racing. He really isn't.
He couldn't believe anyone could beat Colin Turkington. So I appreciate that, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, well done you. Nick, we'll come on to yourself. Let's talk a little bit about your weekend here at Croft. Obviously a scorching one. And Crazy Carts was pretty crazy again last night, I hear, as well. So tell us a little bit about your Croft weekend.
Yeah, Crazy Carts. Anyone going along last night?
Did we go to Crazy Carts?
It was. We'll do it even bigger and better if anyone's coming to Knock Hill. But it was very good. Big improvement over bad qualifying yesterday. Yeah. I don't get to come to this circuit often, and it's not an easy circuit. But good race 1. Had a problem with tyre second race, but I was happy to have a bit of a battle in the first one and see where we get in the craziness of race 3.
That's it, craziness of race 3 indeed. Ronan, we'll come on to you. It's been one of those days, I think I was just speaking to you just before we come over, one of those days, one of those weekends, I guess, for you so far. Tell us a little bit about Croft so far for you and how you're feeling coming back off the summer break.
Yeah, it felt...
Oh, are we on? There we go.
Might as well stay turned off. It felt great coming on back after the summer break, but yes, Croft for some reason hasn't been kind to us again for a few weekends in a row. But what I really do like is the new facilities they've got. The cafe's really nice. I've explored that. I've got a lot of guests here this weekend as well. So I've spent a lot of time with some great people that I've got supporting me this year. So that obviously means the world having you guys here as well, plus all you guys fans in general too. And I think we've put on a good show. I've had absolutely no luck whatsoever. Qualifying really wasn't good either. Didn't have a good feeling in the car. Didn't feel like I could have done a huge amount more at the time. And obviously this new qualifying format is really tricky. And if you don't do it with the one stab you've got at it, you can't just put some new tyres on and go again. So we fell foul with that for the second meeting in a row. And yeah, it's not been easy today. DNF'd in race 2. My right rear wheel literally was like a 50p piece, with one part of it that was just really flat, causing a huge vibration, like something had collapsed and was ready to. The vibration was that big, shake the car to bits. So yeah, we boxed quite early on and we lined up last for race 3. But again, put on a good show. The sun's out, we're on a soft tyre, and it's just about enjoying this one for me.
Indeed, and let's talk a little bit about. We look forward because you mentioned it. Earlier, Knock Hill, just round the corner. Talk about support. You're going to have lots of support there. You can't wait, I should imagine, to your second Your second turn out Knock Hill in a BTCC car.
Yeah, definitely. It's their 50th year anniversary of the circuit this year. Someone asked me what's been the highlight in 50 years there for you. Well, obviously I've only been alive for 22 of them, but the biggest highlight for me was just racing there last year in a touring car for the first time. And yeah, we actually had quite a good weekend last year.
Jack
solid.
Sears winner.
Yeah, absolutely. Stood on the podium beside Tom and after race 3 as well. So yeah, the same sort of performance this year would be really, really nice. It's a real special place for me, and hopefully we can mimic last year.
Can't wait for that. Right, Tom, we'll come on to you. Your weekend's been pretty good, pretty pointsy today. I know, we're bringing it back. It's not been mentioned as much this year, I feel.
No, but I mean, the T-shirts are still selling very well, though. I must say. If you haven't purchased your Pointy T-shirt, they're available at tingrammerch.com or just at the Tingram Merch trade stand.
There we go, which is right next to the fan
Just
zone.
conveniently just next to the fan zone. So yeah, it's just there. It's been a very good weekend, I must say. Yeah, very, very good. It's been a circuit that I didn't really know what it was going to be like for us. I was fairly confident that we were going to be fast around here just because of how pre-season went when we were here, and also how the car's been feeling all year. It's been feeling blowing good. So I was confident that we were going to be fast. But with the hybrid allocation that we have from weekend to weekend, depending on where you are in the championship, you don't really know what it's going to be like until you turn up to it, because it's new to us all. We don't know the difference that it's going to make. So I kind of had put Ash down as the man to beat. He had the same amount of hybrid that I had at Alton Park, so I kind of thought similar-ish sort of circuit. It'll be Ash, and we'll all be playing catch-up with him. As it turns out, it wasn't quite. Jake had a bad weekend. We've had a good one, so we've actually capitalised on that, and we're I think 17 points in the lead of the championship now, with 27 points of the lead over Ash as well. So we're in a really, really nice place at the minute. However, we all know that the BTCC will spring no end of surprises for us. So whilst it's nice to have a 17-point lead, it probably won't last, because something will happen. Somebody will have a good one. We'll have a bad one. You have to stay very level-headed in this game, because for all the good, there's all the bad that comes with it as well, unfortunately, as we all know.
So anyone who was on the edge of the seat and getting excited, Tom's just to put a bit of...
Absolutely. It's not like that boring thing of Formula One racing. You go round and round, and Max Verstappen wins, and he gets angry. And I mean, wasn't that dramatic? Did anyone see the last Grand Prix when the old Verstappen was kicking? Wasn't that dramatic?
We need to ignore that, don't we?
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure Ash and I can get it started.
Well, you're trying your best.
Ash, if you're on the Napa stand at the minute, we'll have a good old fight afterwards, shall we?
Have a ding dong. Right, okay, there we go. So we've said enough to annoy.
I don't like fighting.
No, you're not a fighter.
No, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
We've said everything to annoy the fans over the Napa stand and the BMW stand. We'll come along to any questions from you guys. Are there any questions from anyone today? We've got one. Yes, go for it.
So as we've got the 366 here, if you could jump in one of those, which one would you choose?
If you can jump in one of the
The
right,
historic
yes,
stuff.
the historics.
I'll go straight in. I'll go straight in that Cortina that you've had with Max. The Cortina for me is a great car. I've been lucky enough to drive them a few times, but round here the Cortina would be phenomenal.
The historics. Oh, we on again?
I almost have to agree there. All of these cars, I was stood there in awe almost in the pit lane on Friday. They're absolutely pristine. Worth a huge amount of money, well maintained, really, really cool. And to be fair, Max and Tom's Cortina, it was quite a thing of art.
It is a work of art, but I prefer the minis. I'd love to have a go around there.
There we go.
Might have to move the seat back a little bit.
I've actually heard the one with the most legroom is that tiny old Mini. You can't believe it, can you? It's the size of, it comes up to there on me, but apparently it has the most legroom in it, yeah. You go right back through the rear seats if you want to, so you could be as tall as Matt Neal. Matt Neal has raced a Mini at Goodwood Revival before, so anything's possible. But for me, it'll be the Lotus Cortina. Obviously, I have driven that car. It is a very, very good car, and it's unfortunate in race 2 we had the issue with the clutch after they changed gearbox last night. But Max obviously second in class yesterday with the trophy was epic, and hoping he can have a nice race, which is the race after our race 3, to drive through from last after the clutch change, to come all the way through for a podium again, that'll be awesome.
Fingers crossed. Thank you very much for the question. Have we got any other questions from anyone? Yeah. Why did you choose motorsport?
Well, I've got quite big feet, and they wouldn't fit in ballet shoes. So after many years at the Royal School of Ballet, I decided I should probably go down motorsport.
So it was ballet or motorsport. Those were the two options. Okay, interesting. Right, next one.
Well, my mum always
I
used
think
to
we
be
were all
worried.
braced with where that was going, Tom. I've got big feet, and you know what they say? Ballet's not for you.
Well, my mum was always worried about me that I would stand on tippy toes like a ballerina, but I went into bikes when I was young. But I've always loved cars, and this is the place to be.
There we go. There we go, Ronan.
Quite a thought that, eh? Seeing Nick House there with his knee down, shoulder down like they do these days. Imagine you in like a MotoGP bike.
There we go.
And me doing ballet on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Motorsport.
I'm not sure.
What is it?
It's just always been in my blood. Again, I was coming to these events from the age of 2. So in hindsight, I'm glad that I chose this because I'm not too bad at it. But yeah, the likes of me playing golf, football, I've got 2 left feet, I'm shocking at golf, lose many balls. I missed a delivery yesterday from the Amazon man because I ordered more golf balls after my summer holiday because I lost that many. I'm dry, I've got nothing left. So yeah, maybe darts. Should take up darts. It's prize money in that.
Nice. Darts. There we go, Tom.
What was the question? What was
Why motorsport?
Why motorsport? It was for the money and the fame. Neither of which I've got yet, but still, I'm sure it'll arrive at some point.
That's it. There
I've
we
had
go.
quite the image, I'll be honest, of Tom Chilton in his ballerina outfit.
Yeah.
Nick Halstead dressed entirely in leather,
Yeah.
racing
Stop.
a motorbike.
Let's just stop it there. It's a family show. Come on. Thank you very much for the question. Apologies for the answers, I think. Was it? Any other questions? Really, let me cover it.
Mine's just for you, Tom. You like the non-fan, just that one.
So, are you a Bon Jovi fan? Did you like living
right,
on a prayer?
I'll let you
Explain this.
I'll let you into a secret. I'm not actually a Bon Joviist. I just like it for the karaoke. It's a great karaoke song.
What's happened here? Have you done karaoke? Is there something you want to explain here?
No.
Have you-
I
has she
think
been to
I
karaoke?
think on these cards. Does it say on the
Oh,
cards? Does it say-
okay.
What is it? Hold on. I should actually read this.
But you're halfway there.
So, blah, 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 blah. Karaoke song, Living on a Prayer. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Did you fill that out, did Laura?
Do you want me to tell you the truth or shall I lie to you? Yeah. Because it's great because you go, oh, we're halfway there. Oh. Everyone's a winner. See,
I
it
tell
wins
you
every
what.
time. It's a hit. It's a
You
hit.
can hold a tune.
Right,
As well.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm shaking now. That was, I also forgot how long the build-up to that was. I'd kind of committed there,
You
hadn't I?
committed,
Goodness
and you
me.
went live out to the fans.
Yeah, yeah.
Apologies, fan Joe, for that. There we go.
Or you're welcome. It's kind of on your outlook.
So thank you very much for that question. Any other questions? We've got any else? Well, we got another one. Go for it.
Oh,
Say it again.
mindset before a race.
Before a race. Do you want to go first? Are you?
Steady.
I'm just still
Steady
computing
on.
that question quickly.
Steady on, big feet.
Stay on. Yeah. Make sure my shoes are tied on.
Don't want to
Helmet's
fall
on.
over them. And your
We're
shoes.
just fully focused on what we got to do. We don't get in the car and don't think about what we're about to do. Our mindset is to win. It is to beat who's in front of us and to keep who's behind us. We just want to win. That's all we want to do. And when we're not winning, we're just filling up the field to make the others look good.
Yeah, just to give you a sense, when we stop on the grid for the grid walk, it feels like a minute to me because when you're there, you are so focused that it just goes past. So that is the focus that it's you've got your mind's not on anything else.
Tunnel vision. There we go.
Tom just had a polo, and I think they should give you a discount when you buy them because there's a hole in the middle.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's terrible.
Do you not think?
It sounded like everyone else forget to laugh then as well. Try that again and we'll all laugh then. Go on, Tom. Go on, hit the punchline again.
No.
We were all going to give you the comedy laugh then.
No way. Roland, care to share your mindset quickly before we wrap up?
Well, I really have to try and block out all the Q&A stuff. Not think about that. Yeah, again, what these guys said, you can't afford to be thinking anything else or having any distractions, have your mind elsewhere. It's all full focus, and for us, it's one of the only times we get to relax almost going into a race is when we line up on the grid. Because obviously we've got all the different engagements to do, we're out there for 15 minutes, and that's when you can really just focus on you as such, if that makes sense. And for me, that's how I almost really get into the zone, is be quite relaxed, and then once you do get into the car, you've got 15 minutes just to be in tunnel vision. Could be anything going on outside the car, but I don't really pay attention to that.
There we go. Thank you very much for all your questions. Before these guys go off and get involved with race 3 and prep for race 3, we have a special birthday. It is Alfie's birthday, so we're gonna sing happy birthday to him. The whole fan zone is going to hear it as well. So we'll start on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alfie. Happy birthday to you. Round of applause for Alfie. Happy birthday. Hope you have an amazing couple of days. And thank you to everyone. These guys have got to be racing drivers. We hope you have an amazing day.